You know, this is sort of the time where we need to calm the fuck down. So I know a lot of you are in the same situation right now, where your exams are coming up, your finals are coming up, something really important is right around the corner, and you have to work so hard and sort of really nail it, and it's stressing you like crazy. Keep in mind that stress comes from the inside, right? There are a lot of external forces that sort of pushes you, like you have a lot to do or a lot of things going on, but in the end, it's something you produce yourself. And very often, or most of the time, it's because of the way you think. So most of the tips are related to how you think about yourself and how things are going. So be a bit open-minded, be a bit hippie about all of this stuff, you know. We'll make it through. So the first thing, and I'm gonna go with this first because I know you're thinking about it right now, is to stop feeling guilty when you're not studying or doing what you're supposed to do. Okay? You need to take breaks. You're a human being. Just remember to calm down, take your time, and do something else that you want to do without feeling guilty about it. That's the most important part. Because most of us are doing a lot of things that are not related to studying or school or doing good on our exams, but we feel so guilty about it. We are beating ourselves up about it. And that just increases the stress instead of de-stressing, which it's supposed to do. So just remember to take breaks where you try not to think about what you should do, but rather enjoy the moment and enjoy what you're doing right now. So number 2 is to try to put things in perspective. Because very often things sort of blow up in our own minds to be this huge thing and a very big deal, when in reality it might not be. 3 is to get active. You know, maybe like work out a bit, or take a walk, or go outside, or do some yoga. Try to find something that will keep you sort of physically moving. Just like get out some rage or stress or energy. Because that actually does help. You know, you have some more extreme sports that maybe if you're really stressed or have a lot of excess energy that you want to get out, like running or boxing or I don't know, things like that. Or maybe more peaceful and mindful practices, like just walking around outside, maybe do some yoga, meditation, focus on your inner self and how your body functions with your mind and the world and everything. So try to get some of the negative out and positive in. 4 is to let go of things that pisses you off. And this isn't just about stress, this is like a life lesson. So just find what pisses you off and get rid of it. All them hippie tips. Number 5 is to sort of get things out of your mind and down on paper or somewhere else. I like paper because then I can visually see it and you can sort of reflect on it. But what I mean is that, you know, there are so many things that we think about, and as I said earlier, we sort of blow it up. Things are a lot bigger and more complicated and worse in our mind, but as soon as we stop and think about it and get it out, either talk to someone, write it down, we sort of see that it might not be that important, or maybe it's not that big of a deal. So, you know, if you can really sort of get all of the negative thoughts out, everything that stresses you. So number 6 is sort of the same, which is to don't bother doing things that doesn't have a value to you. And that might as well be like working out and stuff, as I said earlier, but everyone knows you're in a stressful time and it's difficult to balance everything. So maybe it's time to just put things on hold for a bit. If it's not that important to you, is it worth your time and your effort? Number 7 is to properly nourish yourself. So eat your greens, avoid crappy processed food, drink a lot of tea. Green tea, any tea is good for you. Scientifically proven. Number 8 will be to smile. You know, this little thing. Maybe you haven't done it in a while. No? Yeah? really just fake it till you make it. Because, like, if you walk past the mirror, just smile to yourself, even if you're in the worst mood ever. Because, you know, it's contagious, and you can actually trick your body into thinking you're happy, producing happy hormones actually making you happy. So yeah, that's smile. Also, people look better when they smile, so you know. Maybe when you're done with the exams, you can hit up with someone you know. Hey, I don't deserve to be out with people. Yeah, I lost count. Fuck it. Okay. This is also to give yourself a break. But now I'm not just thinking in what you do, but mentally. So this is a time where you need to take all your bad thoughts about yourself and throw them away. You should do this all the time, by the way, not just exam revision period. Because we are beating ourselves up about so many things. And you need the extra self-love now. You need the extra support from yourself and the people around you. But maybe, like, this is a time where you should stop thinking that you're stupid and pathetic and rather say, you know what? This is a challenge. But I'm good, I'm getting there. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to understand this syllabus point or whatever. Start giving yourself self-love. Not just with academics, of course, but like how you look and how you feel and how you are as a person. I can talk a lot about that, you know. A lot of self-love improvement things, but that's a totally another thing, so I'm just gonna keep on with the stress thing now. Okay. So this is one of my favorites, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people agree. But really, keep the place around you tidy. Your room, where you work, everything like that, because how can you expect to have a clean mind when your environment is so messy? When you keep things clean, it's also a lot easier to figure out where things are, so you don't have to look for them, which is another stress factor. So you get 2 bonus points for keeping things clean, you know. And lastly of these tips is to stop complaining. Really. I don't think I've ever met anyone who complains more than IB students. Instead of looking for problems, look for solutions. I know I'm being a bit harsh, but really, you need to stop complaining. Because it brings nothing but negativity. Absolutely nothing. Bonus tip! Okay, that was awkward. Sleep. All the time. Not kidding. As much as you can possibly do it. Go to bed early. Sleep till you wake up by yourself and feel ready to take on a new day. So those were some of my main tips on how to de-stress. I know a lot of them were sort of long-term things, but you still have like 3 weeks to work on it, so you better start today. You know, of course I could say things like get a massage, or take a bath, or light lavender smelling candles, or eat a banana, but I'm sure you've heard all of these things before. And I sincerely believe that stress comes from the inside, and you need to handle it on the inside, in the mind. So have a reality check with yourself. Because I know a lot of us are denying these things, but you know what? Admitting you have a problem is the first step towards recovery. I wish you all the best of luck, both in de-stressing and keeping sane and with your exams. And I hope I haven't been too much of a pessimist or hippie or criticizing people or anything, so let's see what you guys think. Good luck, see ya!